I am LaMarsha Lewis, and let's talk. Tuesday, October the 17th, 2023. Hope everybody's had a great day. Me, myself, I have had a very, very busy day, but hey, I'm grateful. Grateful most of all to have the opportunity to be employed. What I'm going to talk about in this particular commentary that we're doing, I'm going to talk about, and it will be brief because I don't want to give too much attention, because this, in my opinion, is basically what Jada Pinkett Smith is seeking, is more attention. But we're going to do a conversation in regards to Jada Pinkett Smith, who currently has a book out, and the title is called Worthy. And as Stephen A. Smith said in some commentary that he did, that's another message. But Jada Pinkett Smith, she sat down with Hoda from NBC. Hoda, that has the talk show with Jenna Bush Hager. Jada has been going around to various other, journalists or news outlets, social media, things of that perspective, promoting her new book. And I think it actually came out today, I believe, October the 17th or maybe October the 18th. I'm not sure, but I know it's scheduled to come out. If it's not today, it's coming out sometime very soon, and that's what she's on her tour promoting her book. And in the conversation that she had with Hoda, she gave some say dropped a bombshell, or gave the public some insight in regards to her and Will Smith marriage, that they have been separated since 2016, which is basically 7 years ago, and they got married in 1997, I believe it was. So when you look at 1997, and then they've been separated since 2016, and basically currently, from how the information was stated, they still are separated, and supposedly they have no plans to get a divorce. And from what has been stated, I think I have heard somewhere, so I would say allegedly it's been stated that there is no prenup, because of she said, when they got married, she promised herself there would be nothing that would cause them to get a divorce, whatever goes on, that they were going to be able to work through. Supposedly by 2016, I guess they had gotten tired of and exhausted of trying to work through whatever issues and problems that they were having. But I remember back when Jada had once said that she never wanted to be married. I think it was her mom that kind of, I guess you could say, persuaded her, or whatever the reason. I don't know what the reason is that she did go on and marry Will, but I remember hearing her say that she never wanted to be married and all of that. And so at this point, it is my opinion in regards to, because I was done with Will after he did the slap to Chris Rock on national TV at the Oscars. And I would give this is to give a shout out to Stephen A. Smith. He has done a very good messaging in regards to Jada. And like he's saying, she's basically, at every opportunity she gets, she's bashing, she's berating, she's belittling, she's putting down, she's basically trying to just bring Will Smith, who is known to so many around this country, in the United States and abroad. Like Stephen A. said, hey, it's Will Smith. We were mad with him and still mad, honestly, because what he did to Chris Rock was totally wrong and uncalled for. And now that we know that they were separated, it makes it even worse that you slapped this man. But supposedly, at one point in time, this is what Jada told Hoda, it had been a rumor out that she and Will was getting divorced. Chris Rock had reached out to her, basically wanted to take her on a date. And she was like, Chris, we're not getting divorced. We still together. So it could have been that. I guess maybe Will reflecting back on that. But at any rate, that was still no reason for him to slap this man. And again, I'm giving huge kudos to Stephen A. Smith, because like Stephen said, somebody's got to say it. And Stephen, from what I basically has been the first person to say, Jada, somebody just got to call Jada to the carpet. You got to call her out. And it's another blogger that has also gave a very good commentary in response to the Jada and Will Smith. She's given her opinion. She Her name is Sherelle, I think is how it's pronounced. She basically gives my view, my opinion. She for the TV talk show The View, and then also she has a secondary channel where she'll do things like this, where she do commentary on whatever may be going on, or if she has some of her supporters that reach out and want her to talk on a certain topic. And she has often talked about how she's worked with children, so she has a lot of experience. So she gives good commentary, and she's given her reason as to, like I said, in regards to the Will and Jada situation. But like I said, I've been mad with Will since he did that to Chris Rock. I've been a fan. Now, from a fan perspective, I love them both. I mean, Jada and Will. Again, going back to Stephen A. Smith, Jada's been good in Girls Trip, Poetic Justice, and all these other, she was on different world. I mean, all of her TV shows and movies, she's done a good job. And Will, oh my gosh, he's good in what he does. Ali, he and Mark, and again, he's Will Smith. But to know them on a personal level, that's where I don't like them. And I have come to realize there's drama, there's dysfunctional, but of course we all have dysfunctional in our house. I mean, I once heard a family member say, we all have dysfunctional in our family. It's true. But from what we are learning and continue to learn from these people, it's dysfunctional. Somebody had made a point where Jaden tried to do go to court so that I think it was at age 15, to be emancipated from his parents. Talked about how Willow has, cut herself, and alleged, I'll use the term alleged, but it has been stated. And then it's also talked about how Jada said she didn't want to be a parent, she wanted to be a friend. So it's dysfunction in this family. It's drama. It's just, in a nutshell, plain and simple, it's a mess. And they're toxic. Plain and simple, they're toxic people. So from a personal perspective, I don't want the Will and Jada. It's too much. And many people saying, and like, again, and I'm keep using Mr. Stephen A. Smith, and many of us, if not all of us, we know it's not our business. But because they are celebrities, and because they put their business out there, because we didn't know that they had been separated since 2016. Jada told that. She said when how it came about that she was his accompanying him to the Oscars, he called her up and asked, "Do you want to go to the Oscars with me?" Basically, they live their own separate lives, and I don't think obviously there's much interaction or conversation, or definitely probably not anything on a husband-wife level, because they're living their own lives and have been the last 7 years, which is crazy to me, because Hoda asked a very good question: why not just get married? Jada responded, "We love each other." What you're doing and the relationship the two of you have, Jada and that's not love. And I don't want to be foolish enough to say that, because that's not love. Because one, if you love the man, you wouldn't bash him at every opportunity. Because I remember when that situation happened again with Chris Rock, with Will slapping Chris. I had heard somewhere, or maybe read, that Jada made the statement, "Well, I didn't tell him to do it." Everybody, Will's defending his wife. And he's supposedly, he done broke his silence, and he's coming to her, rescue, saying about, "I should have loved you." Supposedly wrote her some type of letter, and all of that. "I should have hugged you more, and from now on I will." I mean, they're toxic people. So I'm not going to continue to give any more entertainment. I saw where Amanda says, like, why, why are you putting your business out there? Why are you we don't want to know. I saw today somewhere where Monique was asked, well, what was her thoughts or her opinion, and she this is what Monique's response: "It's not my business." All of us know that. We don't even have to say it. We know it's not our business. One, if it's not us, it makes it not your business. But again, we're talking about celebrities. Two, Jada put it out there. Three, we live in a social media, internet technology world where now it's not our business, but because of social media, people give their opinions. That is, I mean, it is what it is. But in a nutshell, they're greatest actors, but as human beings, they're just messed up people. And don't get me wrong, we all have our flaws. I am one. No one is perfect, but that's just too much that we just don't need to continue to give energy to, in my opinion. And I'm just speaking for me. So that's my opinion in regards to the Jada and Will drama. And like I say, really just a complete mess. And at this point, I think they should get a divorce. Because like I said, that's not love. It's definitely not healthy love. But supposedly and allegedly it's been said they don't have a prenup. So that may be a reason. But you're not happy people. You're not happy together. But basically, hey, they okay with out there living their lives, doing what they want. But I wouldn't want to still have somebody's last name to know that I'm somebody's wife or somebody's husband on paper and I'm not with that person. But again, hey, that's them. They can do what they want. They're gonna do what they want. But many of us is just like, keep us out of it. It's too much drama. And most of us really just not interested. And we just don't care because I don't do toxic energy. I don't. I'm LaMarsha Lewis. Let's talk.